Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing today? Hope we all had a very safe and productive week. Okay, today is New Tool Saturday. I was looking for something to replace the large 7.5-inch cordless circular saw that I have on my truck. We really don't do a huge amount of carpentry. We cut up some 2x4s to mount our tanklesses. We cut some plywood for like shower bodies. We do sometimes have to cut a floor open, but that's few and far between. So I'm looking to, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, I did another project on the truck where I put my ladders in, my vacuum, made compartments in the front right-hand corner. So I wanted to get out the circular saw and put something smaller in. And I was looking at that Makita I had, but it won't do 2x4. So while in Home Depot, going down the tool aisle, I found Dewalt's new atomic range of tools. And this is a 4.5-inch, 20-volt platform circular saw that is brushless with a brake. And it is capable of cutting 2x4s. It's just a tad, listen to that, a tad over 1.5 inch cut depth, just about 1 inch on a 45. Very light tool, auxiliary handle. It's got the safety where you have to hit the lever in order to engage the trigger. It has an onboard Allen key Phillips screwdriver, which we'll go over in a minute. Very nice tool. Now, I haven't put it on the truck yet. I've been playing with it, seeing what the power is, and it's going to work perfectly for us. And I think it's a very nice tool. We'll go over it. I'll show you how it operates, and we'll see how it is testing on the truck after 30 days. Okay, just like any other circular saw, it has an arbor lock, auxiliary handle. This is your 45-degree lock. This is your depth lock. It's 4,500 RPM. It is the model number DCS571. I bought it tool only. It has a rafter hook, which will hook it on the 2x4. And it will handle, it handles the 20-volt, and it handles the 60-volt. It comes with a guide which locks into the front, and you would use your, if I can find it, here it is. You would use the Allen key for the arbor lock to lock down the guide. And the guide has increments up to 7 inches. And then the Phillips screw driver side, because you have an Allen side and a Phillips side, that's for your zero clearance to remove it. That's what this is for. All the other screws are Torx. It will not operate this. And it mounts right here onto the back side where the battery is. Okay, let's go over this battery. Blade. Comes with a 24-tooth carbide tip, 4.5-inch circular saw blade. Look for it. It's in the bottom of the box in a piece of cardboard, of course, with the rubber wrapped around it to protect the teeth. I actually took everything out of the box, threw the box in the big garbage bag, and then proceeded to look at it, play with it. All right, let's put the blade on. Where's the blade? Oh, it must be in the box. So watch for the blade. All right, to remove the spindle nut that locks the blade on is clockwise, and it is quite a few turns. I have it pretty much out. There's an inner and an outer, and we're going to take it off and show you this. There's an inner and an outer blade lock. One is completely is flat, and of course, as you can see in there, it's not rounded. It's got the 2 square sides. But the top one is beveled. But it also has, I don't know if you can see it, there actually shows you an arrow loosen and tighten on the top piece. So it's pretty much foolproof. It doesn't matter which way this one goes on, the back one goes on whichever direction. Just make sure that's in and in on the actual position. All right. Insert your blade. Then put down the top plate and then tightening up counterclockwise. Again, it's quite a few turns until it engages. You still see it? Yep. Okay, once it engages, grab your tool, I know I'm going to get a few comments on that one. Grab your Allen key and then just move it until you can feel, push down on your trigger lock and then move it in, and if you do it the way I'm doing it in your body, move it towards your body and then tighten down, and that's it. I always like to spin it a little bit to make sure that the blade lock deactivated. And of course, no battery. Okay. Now we're going to do one cut without the dust. Comes with this dust port, which perfectly fits into the smaller Festool hose. Now I have Bluetooth, so we're going to do it with and without. Actually, I'm going to do it this way, because I found that if you direct the sawdust down to the floor, you don't shoot around. So, and we had, let's see, you had 3 bars on the battery, so it was a fully charged battery. And there's your 2x4 cut. I don't even think I'm going to have to do 3/4. I mean, I was playing with it with this piece of 3/4 board, and it cuts it like butter. So now let's do it with the dust extractor. Now, I found this out. You need to push this dust extractor in pretty hard. There is no lock on it. There's no twist. So it does actually, I haven't had it pop off while I was cutting a piece of wood, but I had it pop off when I moved it to the side. Also, a little bit of dust gets trapped between the actual cone and your hose. So when you pull it off, you get like fairy dust all over the place. Give this a little bit more oomph here. Bluetooth. It stays on. It stays on if you really push it on, but as you can see, very little dust. Very little dust. And then it comes off, and then see, there's your little fairy dust that you get, that's traps in here. Because there is some grooves inside of this, and then the grooves that are on your Festool hose. Without it, all right, I think it's a keeper. We're gonna try it. I mean, that's the biggest we really cut. maybe 3 pieces on the truck. So, and then you know what? Let's do a little one with the 60 volt max. Do it without the dust extractor. Actually, you know what? Let's do it with the dust extractor. And make a mess here. Now the brake. If I don't get rid of them, I'm going to trip on them. Very nice. We carry, we carry pretty much most of these 60 volt because of the compressor and the right angle drill that we bring on when we need 2 drills. But the we do have a couple of the 5 and the 9 amp hour batteries on the truck, which would be more than enough power for this saw. So as you can see, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and we still have 3 bars. And it was a fully charged battery. All right, I'll put everything in the description below. Oh, and I played with it before, and the board was longer. And your rafter hook, or whatever hook. Even a nail in the wall will hold it. But for us, we very rarely bring it into the job site. It's on the back of the truck where we cut up our plywood in the driveway, or the 2x4 to mount all the 1x's, whatever we need. Put the shower body in, whatever we need to use. So, again, comes with the instruction manual, tool, Allen key, 1 4.5-inch blade, the guide, and that's it. You can get it also as a full kit, which has everything, and then a 5 amp hour battery, charger, and a bag. So, all right. Let's, we're going to test this out for at least 30 days, and I'll get back to you and let you know how it fared. All right, well, look for, I'm going to, right after this video, I will be doing the test video on the Yugo battery backup, which has been mounted and powering my tankless for 7 days now. So we're going to be doing the review and test, shutting off power, simulating simulating power outage, and running our tankless heater to show that it will power the thing perfectly and give you multiple hours of showering. All right. I'd like to thank everybody for all of those subscribes, all the likes, all of the comments. Again, my email will be below. If you have a question, keep them coming. Keep those questions coming. I'll answer them, you can call me. We'll go over it. And if you want a Mike's Woodshop sticker, just send me your contact information, and we'll mail you one out right away. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye now.